Hi everyone, this is Teo. Welcome to PR-pilates. Today we are building full body functional strength using both hand weights and then body weights. Focus on quality of your movement and then steady control. Let's grab a water bottle and then start. Let's come up to stand and then we're gonna warm up our body. Deep breathing, inhale, reach arms up. Exhale all the way out. Inhale into your nose. Reach arms up. Exhale, hold the air out. Bring your left arm cross over your body. Slightly look to the side. And then bring your hands back behind your back. And then give some tricep. And then we lower and the other arm. And overhead. And then we lower, your feet's gonna be hip distance apart. We squat down and lift, lower and lift. Hips sending back, lift to your chest, pull the low belly in. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And then feet wide, extend your arms to the side, inhale. Exhale, we hinge forward, shift your hips back, and lower the right hand down, extend your left arm overhead, and then we lower, and then we switch. Hips not moving, just rotate, open your chest, and then we lower, one more each side, to the right, and then we lower, slowly restake your spine, and then bring your arms forward, and then we bring it back open. We shrug, and open your chest. We have 3, 2, 1 more. And then release the right hand up, and then bend over to the left. And then we come back, other hand up and over. And then we release. Bring your arms forward, let's open to the side. Center to the other side. And then center. Lower your hands down on your thigh, bend both knees. And then your feet's gonna be wide, and then we rotate our chest. And then other side, we lower the shoulders. Keep pushing your knees back. And then we release. Heel toes, feet together. Let's grab a hand weight. I'm using 8-pound hand weight today. Feel free to increase your weight or decrease your weight. It depends on your condition and then your shoulder health. Let's start. Bring your feet a little bit wider. Then your hip distance apart and then toes slightly wide. Hands way front over your chest. And then chest is lifted, pulling your navel. We squat down. We lower. And then we lift. Lower. And then we lift. Tailbones nice and long. Low belly pulling in and up. Shoulders down. Neck is neutral. As we come up, give some hip extension. Fold the front over your hips. Maintain the flat back with your breath. 8, 7, 6. Push into your 2 feet. 4. Equally press. 3, 2, neck is neutral. 1 more. Great, everybody. We lower the hips, lower the hand weight down by your side. Lift your chest and then little body weight pulse and pulse. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Come up tall. Great job. Grab your hand weight and then let's bring our left foot down, anchoring, and then move your right foot back. Square your hips, and then you're pulling the left hips back. And then your feet is gonna be wider than you think. Back heels lifted, arms by your side, roll the shoulders, open your chest. And here, both knee bend, lower the back heel down, and then we lift up. Lower, and then we lift. Great, pulling your low belly in, thinking proud chest. And then when you bend your knees right above your top of the foot, great, make sure it's not coming all the way front of your toes. Square your hips. We got 6, 5, 4. Hover the back knee, challenge yourself. Let's go lower, 2. One more. And then we lower the hands weight down. And then body weight, hands front over your chest. Lower the back knees, and then a little pulse. And then we pulse. Can we squeeze our hands? And then we activate our chest muscle as well. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Stand up tall. Grab your weight again. Roll your shoulders. We step our left foot way back, and then lift your heel up. Scale your hips by pulling your right hips, and then we roll your shoulders. Look forward, belly button in. Let's go down and up. Lower and lift. Great. Thinking your spine vertical and then straight down and lift. Lower and lift. As we come up, push down to your front foot, heavy. And then your weight is equally spread wide, the 3 corners of your foot. We go 6, 5. Both knees facing straight forward. 3, 2, 1 more. And then we bend our knee, lower the hands weight down. Lift your chest up, hands front over your chest. And then little pulse and pulse. Relax your neck and shoulder. Squeeze your hands and then palms pushing towards each other for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And then step forward. Shake your legs. Great, everybody. Now we're gonna hold our one hand weight. I'm gonna start with the right hand weight and then right foot forward. And then move your right foot center of the mat. Bring your left foot back behind you and then move to the right side of the corner. So we are doing the curtsy lunge. Lift your chest up. Hips are square. And then here we lower for 2. Bring it up for 2. Lower for 2. Bring it up for 2. Exhale to lift. Inhale, lower. Proud chest. Collarbones wide. We got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Fully extend your legs. 1 more. And then we're gonna lower the hand weight down. And then we both hands on your hips and little pulse and pulse. Hips are square. Monitor your hips with your fingertips. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Step up. Great job, everybody. Switch left foot down. Grab your left hand away. Move your right foot back behind you and then bring it over to the left side. So my legs are crossed. Lift your chest and then let's go lower for 2. Bring it up for 2. Lower for 2. Up for 2. Nice and control, everybody. Pushing with your front foot and then we are activating our left glute here for 6, 5, 4 more. Low belly pulling in. 3, 2, 1 more. Lower the hand weight down. A little pause and pause. Hand can be here or on your hips. Control these pulses. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step forward. Shake your legs, everybody. If you need water, and then grab a water bottle. And then we're gonna move our next exercise. Your feet's gonna be hip distance apart, so it's pretty narrow. And then we're gonna hold our hand weight. Bring your shoulders back and down, open your chest. Soften your knees and grow tall. Crown over your head, reach it to the ceiling. And then here, we're gonna straight down and then pick up the grocery bag or suitcase and then we lift back up. That's it. We lower and we lift, lower and lift. Tailbone's nice and long and then your spine is nice and flat. Neck is neutral. Kneecaps facing straight forward. Pull the low belly in and up. Let's add our arm. As we come up, we're gonna reach arms to the ceiling. And then we lower, and then reach arms to the ceiling. Grow tall, we got 6. Move with your breath. 5, 4. Exhale to reach. 3, 2. Pick up your grocery bag, no rounding your spine. And then 1 more. And then we're gonna lower the hands weight down to the floor. And then here we stand up, hands front over your chest. We go down and then we pause for 2 times. 2, 1, and come up tall. Again, 2, 1, and come up tall. Your weight is evenly pressed the floor, left foot and right foot. 2, 1, and grow tall. 2, 1, and grow tall. Let's add our calf raise. 2, 1, as we lift, lift your heels. 2, 1, and lift. 2, 1, and lift. Nice and control. 4 more. 3, stretch your front of the ankle. 2, 1 more. Reach, 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 and a little pause. And then we pause. Stay here. And this is the last our squat today. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Come up tall. Great job, everybody. Water, water. Don't forget. Hydrated. Let's grab our hand weight. Okay, our lower body is pretty warm now. So we are gonna just standing, soften the knees, and then let's hold our weight by the side. Palms facing forward, elbows to the side, and move your elbows slightly front over your shoulders. And then here, deep breathing, inhale to pray. Exhale, reach overhead. And then we lower. Great. Reach. And then we lower. Pull the low belly in and up. Soften your knees. Exhale to reach. Inhale, lower. Great, everybody. As we lower the elbows, thinking, pulling your bottom tips of the shoulder blades towards each other. Great, pulling with your lat. We have 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Bend your elbow, lower your hand weight down by your side. Great, now we're gonna do lateral raise. And then here also, instead of like a straight to the side, we slightly diagonally forward, protect our shoulders. Pulling your navel, soften your knee. Let's go to the right. We open and close. Open and close. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Make sure your shoulders not popping up towards your ear. Stay tall. Relax your neck. Soften your elbows. Great. We got 8, 7, 6, 5. We use our core strength to stabilizing your torso. 3, 2, 1 more. Lower the hands down, roll your shoulders. Great job, everybody. Palms facing up. Let's do bicep curl. For bicep curl, bring your elbows to side of your body, tight. And then here, hinge from your elbow. Bring your knuckles to the shoulder, and then we lower. Full range of motion. Bring it up and lower, up and lower. Again, soften your knee, just teeny tiny bit, and then we relax your neck. Again, use your breath. Exhale to curl, inhale, lower. Exhale to curl, inhale, lower. We got 8. Your wrist is nice and flat. 3, 2, last one, and then we release. Warm, right? Now we're gonna do bent over row. So palms still facing forward, and then we're gonna hinge forward, soften your knee, lower the hands away underneath your knees. Pulling your shoulder blades down to your mid-back, tailbones nice and long, and then here maintain the flat back, pull the low belly in and up, and then let's pull your elbows back, and then we lower. Neck is neutral, back of neck is nice and long. We pull towards your belly button, and then we lower. Pull, and then we lower. Great, squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other. Feel your back muscle to lift. Our mid-back is working hard. Squeeze the rhomboid. And we go 8, 7, fully extend your arm, and then we pull. We got 5, 4, 3. Awesome, 2 more. Nice and long tailbone. 1 more, and then we release. Lower the hand weight down to the floor, and then we slowly come up tall. And then let's do some stretching. Palms facing forward, and then pull. And go the other side. Great, everybody. We're gonna go down to the floor. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Cat cow stretching. Inhale, lift your eyes up, tail up. Exhale, tuck your tail under, round your spine, reach your upper back to the sky. One more inhale. And then exhale out. Find your neutral spine, neutral pelvis. Okay, everybody, let's do mermaid stretch. Bring your 1 foot back, 1 foot forward. Try to equally press down. Arms up to the sky, and then bend over. And then we lower. And then switch your legs. Lift arms up and bend over. Try to wrap your shoulder blades around your ribs. And then we lower. Cross your legs. Great, everybody. This was it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video and then feeling more stronger than earlier. And then I'll see you next time.